When God calls you, for those of you that say God calls you, please ask him, did you call me to plant, or do you call me to maintain, to water? Because you see, in the vineyard of God, there are so many responsibilities. There are so many assignments. He can't call all of us to one assignment. He has called some to plant. He has called some to water. He has called some to build. He has called some to reach. He has called some to uproot. He has called some to water. So which one is your own? There are many of us that God called into ministries, but we are planting churches. Like I've met some ministers. I always tell them, after a lot of inquiry and research, I say, I wish we met before you plant this church. I wouldn't have allowed you to plant church. In fact, I'm still telling some people now, you need to hand over that church and go and focus on the ministry God has called you to. If not, you'll be in trouble. Of course, I was almost deceived also. Because many years back when we started this, someone say, you can't do this and survive. I say, how? You'll be doing seminars and teachings and training here and there, and be doing your whatever you say you are doing, and be writing books and going here and there. Is that a ministry? I say, yes. He said, go and have a church. You'll be having Sunday tithe and offering. And truly, I started one. Sincerely, I started one. After I resigned from my denomination, I handed over my church there. I started one. I was living in 3-bedroom then. I started in our living room. I did it for about 4 or 5 weeks. 3 people came. 2 were daughters of my landlady, and 1 guy from outside. You see, in that 5 weeks we did it. That daughter of my landlady, she opened the gate of the house of the Lord for me. When I'm preaching, she'll be looking at me and making faces at me. I did all I could do. Nobody came more than those 3 people. I asked my wife, evangelize now. Reach out to people. We have started services. But people did not come. It was the 5th week. I was praying my own JJ prayer. And I heard somebody speaking to me say, did I ask you to start that church? I said, it's people that say I should start to, so that I have somewhere to, I should not be a taxi without garage. He said, I am your garage. I didn't ask you to start this. And as long as you stay here, you will die here. And you curb what I want to do to you. And you know, I have one little challenge. Let me not hear from the Lord. I just stood up. I didn't even tell my wife. I just stood up on the morning Sunday. I said, today, this is the special announcement. We are closing this church. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. That lady asked me, and where shall we be going? Which church will you give to us? I said, there's a church down there. My wife will hand you over to the pastors. Go there. And that's how I closed it down. And here we are today. I'm still doing that writing and that seminar and teaching and training. You know the flip side of it? Where I could not get to in that local church, God has taken me there through this ministry.